In 1899, in what is now South Africa, the Boer War broke out between British troops and Dutch settlers known as Boers. Thousands of young men lost their lives in this bloody struggle. Bitter feelings lingered long after the war was over, even among English, Scottish, and Dutch settlers half a world away.
We still have to catch our train. All right. Be careful, Dave. Don't drop it.
All right, lads, stand clear now. All right, then, lower away.
Look, a dog. Here, doggy. Here. Davy! Davy! Hurry! What did the lady at the orphanage in London say? What did she say when she pinned this on? I don't know. She said you are to listen to me, not to be running off all by yourself. Didn't she say that? Aye, Harry. You still got a long ways to go yet, so for mercy's sake, don't stop crying. You stay there and don't run after dogs again. There'll be dogs there, won't there, Harry? Oh, sure, there'll be dogs. And puppies too. And horses and goats and piggies and sheep. Nothing like Edinburgh, Davy. Not even like the orphanage. You'll see. And Dad will be there and Mama too. I have to tell you every day. You know what they want. I know, but maybe they will. The train will be leaving soon. And when we reach the settlement, everybody will be there to meet us. Come on. The train's just down here a bit. How long have we been here? An hour, maybe.
Well, Fergus must be pouring on the steam today. Yeah. That's a good pile of mail this week, isn't it? Handschrift. Official looking, huh?
We're the McKenzies from Edinburgh.
Aye. I figured you might be.
Are you our granddaddy?
No, no. No, I'm not your granddaddy. No, my name's Tom Cameron. As Justice of the Peace for Colchester County, District Postmaster, and sole proprietor of Cameron's General Store. Your granddaddy will meet us up along the road a ways. There she lies. It doesn't compare to Edinburgh or London, where you boys were brought up. Angus, tell McKenzies, boys.
Hey, Tom.
I know you're a daddy since you was a lad. Hard to believe him, a soldier, dying so far off. And your poor mama dead of fever. It's a sad thing. Here she is, Campbell's Mill. Morning, Willem. Hans? You see your new neighbours I have here in the wagon. Fresh arrived from the old country. Jim McKenzie's grandsons. And this is Dr. Hoof and his brother Hans.
Hello there. My brother and I live just up the hill from your granddaddy's place. Would you like to see the mill? Come on.
Oh, Hans, I have some mail for you.
Oh, thanks, Tom. Must be that word up from Halifax I've been expecting.
Dr. Hoof, your bill's ready.
All right.
Look, Harry, a dog. Harry and me's going to have a dog at the farm. He's mad about dogs.
That's all right. I like them too.
Tell him what we're going to call it, Harry. Rover. Aye, we're going to call it Rover. We'll like living at the farm, won't we, Doctor?
Well, I think you like your Aunt Kirsten. I think you like her very much.
I know we'll like it there. My mama and dad were set on it. Mama said Canada is a great place for wee bands, like Davy and me.
Well, you mustn't expect too much. Good day, Mr. Mackenzie. I was just welcoming your grandsons.
I'm James Mackenzie.
I'm Harry Mackenzie. This is my brother Davy, sir.
I'll get your gear. No Mackenzie makes friends with boys.
Now, Jim, I'm sure Dr. Hoof was merely trying to make the boys feel welcome. Now, that Boer war's over and done with, Jim. Means nothing to us no more. Those poor Dutchmen are still in South Africa, the last I heard.
They're thieving Boers.
The Hoofs are settlers, just like you, Jim. The fact that they were Dutch-born makes not a bit of difference to me nor anybody else.
When I want your opinion, Tom, I'll ask you for it.
Yeah, I got to admit, they're good-looking boys. Peas in a pod. That young one sure takes after your Alec, don't he?
They're all Mackenzies. I'll thank you to leave my son's name out of it. Is this all your gear?
Aye, Granddaddy.
How far can you walk? Can you walk a distance?
I'm pretty good at walking.
And him?
Oh, yes, Granddaddy. He can walk for miles.
Come along with you.
Granddaddy, you got a dog?
No,
I bet you got horses.
no horses. I got an ox for hauling.
You got a cow, Granddaddy.
Aye, one cow.
Only one cow?
Lad, you cannot judge a man by his worldly possessions.
Why are you taking off your boots, Granddaddy?
For thrift. There's not a pair of boots in the settlement to equal these. Your father sent me these boots after he went back to the old country. It was wrong of him to buy them,
Why was it wrong, Granddaddy?
because he could not afford them. I never wore them till I heard he was dead. then it was too late. Till after the Boers killed him. You understand me? That's my place there.
Granddaddy, was that the hill that Dad used to play on?
Aye, the hell the hoofs are trying to steal from me. But you're never to go up there, you hear me? No one sets foot on that hell but me.
Mother, they're here. Father, you've got them. You've really got them.
David, this here's your Aunt Kirsty.
Oh.
Harry, this is your grandma.
Oh, you must be tired and hungry too. Come, I'll walk with you now, and your Aunt Kirsty will get your bath drawn.
That tickles. You're like my mama, Aunt Kirsty.
No.
She is too, isn't she, Harry? When we're on our way here, we saw Boers. We talked to a scrapping thieving Boer right in the settlement.
Who might that have been?
Well, he said he was a doctor. At first, we never even knowed he was a Boer. You wouldn't have thought he was different from anybody else, hardly.
Well, did he say anything about me?
Aye, he said we'd like you.
Did he say that, truly?
Aye, he said you like your Aunt Kirsten. Do you remember our dad, Aunt Kirsty?
Of course I do, Davy.
It was the Boers who killed our father, you know, in that forsaken foreign war. And now my mum's gone to be at his side.
A wee nap, I'd say, is the next thing for you both.
We don't take naps, do we, Dave? No. We haven't taken a nap for years.
I'll need some more apples, Kirsty.
The crest of the clan Mackenzie, a hell of blazing fire.
Aye.
Glowing but never burning. That's what Mama told us. What does that mean, Grandma?
Well, it's like a saying, you know. Been passed on down by the old people. I'd say it means that Mackenzies hold things unto themselves without letting their feelings get the better of them. Aye. The Mackenzies are a proud clan, which is both a blessing and a curse.
Can I go out and play now, Grandma?
Well, I suppose it'll do no harm. But don't go up on the hill now.
Hey, come on. Come on, Davy. There's Granddaddy's hill. Aye, you'd best not go up there. Look, a pond. Come on, Dave. Look, baby chickens. Here, chickens. Here, chickens. Here, chicks.
We will now pray. O Lord, we humbly thank thee with all our hearts for thine infinite mercy towards us and for this food which we will now eat. Amen.
Amen.
Did you talk to Mr. Sinclair about the school, Jim?
Aye. Harry will start Monday next.
Can you read us a story before we go to bed? My mum always used to read us stories.
We haven't a storybook to read to you.
There's the Pilgrim's Progress.
No, Mother, it's too old for them.
Have you got pictures in it? Davy likes picture books.
We have no books with pictures here.
But you know, Father, there are some quite respectable books, even religious books with pictures.
There are no pictures in this house. How will there ever be?
That's Dad's special box. See, the shield of the clan Mackenzie. I promised Mama I'll give it to Granddaddy, but it has pictures in it, Aunt Kirsty. Pictures of our dad.
I know.
Granddaddy don't like pictures. And always letters too. Will he read us a good night letter, Aunt Kirsty? Like Mama used to?
I don't think so.
Please, please, Aunt Kirsty. This is my favourite. Mine too.
All right, get into bed. Dear little chaps, I made a new friend today. I was out by myself on patrol when I heard a sound coming from behind a prickle bush. Figuring I was in for a Boer ambush, I crept up as quiet as can be. And there he was, and pretty scared too. So I offered him some water from my canteen, which is how we become chumps. Now my new pal, why, he hardly comes up to your knees. When you say hello, he's as likely to jump up and lick you on the chin. Can you guess what he is yet?
A dog. A dog.
That's right. My new friend is a dog. I call him Rover. It's the very best name for a dog. Well, good night, lads. If Rover were here, he'd give you a kiss. And so would I. Love, Dad.
Can we really have a part 2, Aunt Kirsty? The part for Mama.
Harry.
Please, Aunt Kirsty.
My dearest, in Pretoria, everyone's saying the war will be over soon. And all my dreams are of you and of home. I know we'll have a chance to make a real go of it back in Canada. I can see it clear as day in my mind's eye. The perfect spot for a bonny wee home there on the hill above Father's farm.
Aunt Kirsten, what if Granddaddy sees the box?
Don't worry, Harry. I'll take it to my room where it'll be real safe. You can come and look at it whenever you like.
Thank you.
Good night. Good night, boys. God bless.
I thought you were bringing that baby of yours to the church, Mrs. Hooft.
No, Yanni is looking after him at home today.
Morning, Jim.
Tom?
Good to see you and yours in the congregation. It's been some time. By the way, Jim, talking to Hooft here, he thinks it might be a good idea for the two of you to cooperate on seeding that hill up by your place come spring.
That hill is mine. My son and I cleared that land. No boer will ever plant one seed in it.
Now, Jim, Mr. Hooft is a very reasonable man.
He and his brother are out to steal my land.
It's not your land, Jim. You cleared that hill years ago, but you never registered it, and you let it lie fallow. What did I think was saving it for? Well, them Halifax lawyers are pretty cagey about that sort of thing.
I got this letter from them yesterday, Mr. McKenzie.
You have to know what's in there, Jim.
Well, what does it say?
Hooft's legal papers are in order. The law says the hell belongs to him.
I don't hold with the law. If you or your brother set foot on my land, you'll rue the day.
Now, listen, Jim. Besides being your friend, I'm justice of the peace for this here county. There'll be no settling things like that.
I told Tom it would be no use talking to you. All I have to say is this. I start the fall plowing on that hill at the month's end.
The hell belongs to me, James Mackenzie. If you so much as cast your shadow on it, boer, there'll be blood. Let's be off, man.
Look, Davy, come on. Look, it's a cave, see? Come on, Dave. This is to be our secret fort, Dave. Just for you and me. So don't tell anyone, Dave, no matter what. Not even Aunt Heston. It's a pretty good one, Harry. Probably better up on a hill, a bonny wee home just like Dad wanted. But like it's not Granddaddy will catch us. Aye. Nobody will ever find us here. Come on. Granddaddy, when you were a lad, did you have to go to school?
Well, I was the eldest, you see. When I was your age, I put in a full day's work in my father's land.
Where's your daddy now?
He's dead. He died of hard work and disappointment. No, there was no time for me to go to school.
But you can read, Granddaddy.
Well, I have not the full power to read. I can read. That's from the Bible only. Your grandma can read.
I can read.
There's no thing like an education. If it does not turn sour inside a man, put the sin of pride in him, drive him away from his house, his own blood kin. Come along, then. Master Sinclair, this is my grandson. Tell him your name, lad.
Harry McKenzie, sir.
Oh, yes, the new boy. Have you been to school before, Harry?
Aye.
Come along inside with me. You may put your mind at rest, Mr. Mackenzie. In my classroom, I use only the latest approaches to curriculum, as up-to-date as anywhere in Nova Scotia. Your reader, if you please, Johnny Hooft. You see here, Mr. Mackenzie? The Royal Reader. The chapter headings are quite interesting, don't you think? See? You won't hear of shenanigans either. I place great emphasis on discipline.
You work hard then, Harry.
Why can't I go to school like Harry?
Mr. Sinclair says you're a mite too young yet, Davy. I know you're disappointed, lad. Why don't you go and see the cow?
Granddaddy says I want to go near her.
Well, you shouldn't have chased her, Davy. Where you go and play with the chickens then?
Chickens don't play. A dog could play.
Aye. A dog could play.
Balls kill my father. Your father's trying to steal my granddaddy's land. Liar! My father never stole nothing!
Boys, stop it! Stop it immediately.
Ow! Ow!
Fighting with a new boy?
It's Harry McKenzie's fault.
I don't want to hear tattletales. Now, we'll shake hands and that'll be the end of it.
Won't shake hands.
I said shake hands.
I won't shake hands with no boar.
I'm ashamed of both of you. Especially you, Harry McKenzie. Jan Hooft is a Canadian. This is the last we'll hear of such nonsense on this playground or anywhere else. Now then, shake hands. You daring to oppose my will, boy? If you persist in this pig-headedness, I'll have no choice but to strap you.
Never shake hands with him.
Why, we hardly ever see you nor your mother in town no more.
Why, Jean, don't you look pretty?
Oh, what with everything else, I suppose my Tom didn't even have a chance to tell you. Go on, Jean.
I'm getting married Thursday after next.
Who's the lucky fellow? Anyone I know?
I don't think so. He's from over the falls. One of the McCully boys? Ain't no one around here, is there?
I just came in to find out whether you had any books. You know, picture books suitable for children.
Anything we'd have would be over there. Tom could order something in for you if you like. Good morning, Doctor.
Morning, Mrs. Cameron. Oh, Jean. You look wonderful.
Why, thank you, Doctor.
Willem.
Are you looking for something special?
No, just something for the boys, you know. But this will probably do just fine.
Oh. Oh, I think they like this.
Well, it has pictures.
Well, maybe you should check the title again. It's a book on crop diseases.
I better go get Davy.
Something here. Did you want to see it? What is it? best friend. Reliable kennels, purebred collie pups, top Highland bloodlines guaranteed. Anybody who wants one, all they have to do is send $2.50 to this place here. I aim to call mine Rover. What you gonna call yours, Davy? I aim to call mine Rover too. Granddaddy! Don't let them catch you with that picture. Those are Granddaddy's best boots. He never wears them anyway. I'll get it back when it's safe. Granddaddy, can Harry and me have a dog?
No. What use is a dog, David? You can eat a dog.
He said no. You got that doggy picture, Harry? I hadn't the heart to guess it. I suppose if we did get a dog, our granddaddy would only eat it. Do you think he would? Skin and bones and all? Would what? Eat the dog. I don't reckon my granddaddy's truly a dog eater. Good night, Dave. You don't reckon he'd eat it then? That's a whole one anyways. Now shut up and go back to bed. Good night, Harry. Look, Davy, the doctor walked. Come on. Look, Dave, the Dr. Bull's fishing on our beach. Keep your eyes peeled, Dave. I'll fetch Granddaddy.
Where did you come from? Are you all right? It's a pretty big tumble. Huh? Oh, that hurts, eh?
Makes me awful sad to look at it.
Well, don't look at it then. Shall we go find your brother?
Grandma! Where's Granddaddy? Grandma!
What is it, Harry? What's the matter?
Dr. Ball's fishing on our beach. I had a big fall, Grandma.
Is it bad, Doctor?
Oh, it looks much worse than it is. Just a bruise and a few cuts.
Where's your father, Kirsty?
He's off by the woodlot, I think.
I'm going to get him.
You'll do nothing of the kind. You'll stay here with us. I'm sure we're much obliged to you, Doctor. But if James catches you here, there's no saying what he might do. Where you going now, Doctor? Before you bring down trouble on all our heads.
Please don't go home by the hill. Father's been watching it every day now. He's liable to shoot at anything he sees. Please, Willem.
All right, I won't go by the hill. Are you planning to go to Jean Cameron's wedding? I hear they're bringing a special fiddler up for the Cayley.
They'll be dancing then?
Yes, it would do you good to go.
Will you be there?
Well, that depends. I might drop by.
Father would never let me go. We don't hold with dancing.
Come away with you now, Kirsty.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Kirsten.
Have you put that kettle on yet, Kirsty? There you are, girl. Pining around like a moonsick calf.
The Dr. Ball's fishing on our beach today, Granddaddy. That's why Davy fell.
Harry!
Was he no?
Father, where are you going? Father, please, don't go out on the hill. Don't take your rifle.
What are you saying? Have you taken leave of your senses?
Small wonder if I have.
You mind your tongue, Kirsty.
Granddaddy says he's a bull.
Quiet, Harry. You don't know what you're talking about.
He is a boar.
Kirsten, would you take the boys up to bed now?
What's got into that girl? I didn't understand her.
She's worried that you'll see someone out in the hill.
It's no concern of hers.
Jim, that dog. The dog that Davy wants.
I said no and I mean no. It's good for their characters to go without.
Why must you be so hard on them? The sons of your only son. And you're denying them and driving them down the same wrong road.
It's God's road.
It's a fool's road, James Mackenzie. And it'll end in tears.
shore.
Stop! Stop! It's Harry on the hill.
Harry!
That one went right past my ear. Mine too. Must have gone right between us. Gotta get back somehow. Sure as fate'll pick me off when I start going down that hill. You could come around my place. It's safe enough. My father don't shoot. Thanks, Jan. Let's go.
I've looked everywhere. No sign of him.
He's come home, Jim.
Where's he? To the woodshed.
Can't you do something, Mother?
Harry was in the wrong.
No father was in the wrong.
I don't know what you can be thinking of, Kirsten. Daring to speak like that, and in front of Davy, too. I told Harry he must never go on the hill. I told both the boys. You heard me, Davy. I told you both you were never to go on the hill.
Yes, Grandma.
He was in the wrong, Harry was. There now, Davy. It'll be all right. And in the morning, he'll have forgotten all about it.
I can't bear it any longer.
Never to go in that hell again.
Where've you come from? Have you got no mum or dad like me? Harry? You in there, Harry? Shh. You all right? Oh, sure. Never mind about that. Can you keep secret, Dave? Now listen, Dave. I've got something mighty special in here. Want to know what I've got? Well, go on, ask me. What you got, Harry? Come on. Where'd you get it? I found it. I didn't know you found babies. Well, I found this one right enough. All by itself down there by the shore. And there's nobody about, not a soul. I looked everywhere. Is it really our baby now? It's mine. But you can have the lawn of it once in a while when I have other business. You can feel it if you like. Go on. Hello, Baby. Hello, Baby. Can't it talk, Harry? Ain't exactly Gabby. Is it newborn, maybe? No, it's getting on. How long have we got it for, Harry? If its rightful owners don't show up, we'll keep it for a few years anyway, till it's got a mind of its own. And then, if it wants to hit the trail, we're not standing its way. Now, I've got to go and tap the cow, so you stay here with the babby and mind it don't run off on his own. All right. Got the milk, Dave, but Granddaddy near caught me. Sure has a thirst. One thing about a babby, you got to wet his whistle near every hour of the day. Look now, you better go on up to the house. I have to wash the babby. Then you'll take it up to the house? No, I aim to keep it here in the fort. We have to tend to this babby. It's ours. Grandma could help. Sure, of Blazers, she'll tell Granddaddy. He can't let him get hold of it. Aunt Kirsty wouldn't tell. Look, Dave, nobody's to know about this baby for now. Just you and me. All right, Dave? All right, Harry. Goodbye, baby. See you in the morning.
I thought the McKenzies didn't approve of dancing.
Well, I just came in for a few minutes for the service at the kirk.
Wasn't that over hours ago?
Mrs. Cameron needed some help, and I don't know.
Would you like to dance?
I really don't know how.
I'll show you.
Good to see you, Hans. Good to see you, too. This is Maria.
Now that you're here, are you enjoying yourself?
Yes, I am. Better go home. They must be worried.
Well, I will take you home.
No.
No,
Please.
I insist. Be right back.
Are you washed, Harry?
Aye.
It's a good thing your granddaddy didn't see how late you got in for supper.
Isn't Aunt Kirsty going to read a story?
Not tonight, Davy. She's not yet come home. Say your prayers good now, lads.
What you gonna call it? Ain't exactly settled on a name yet. We could call it Rover. No. Why? Rover's a good name. Rover's a good name for a dog, but not a babby. No, I have a notion to call it Edward. Edward's a good name too, but I like Rover best. I tell you what ain't fitting. And whose babby is this anyway? Yours, Harry. Aye, and I aim to call my babby Edward after the new king. So that's his name from now on. And I don't want to hear no more about Lithuania, Dave. As if you want to stay friends with me and my babby. All right.
You know, I think even Mr. Sinclair was having fun tonight.
Didn't Jean look beautiful?
To tell you the truth, I didn't even notice. Something's wrong with the wheel. The hub is cracked. Well, we should stop at Frank McNeil's and see if he can spare us some baling wire.
Still no sign of Kirsten.
She's a grown woman, Jim. It was Jean Cameron's wedding today.
A grown woman does not leave her chores undone without asking permission.
I'll be back first thing in the morning. Will you be gone all night, Harry? Somebody has to look after the baby and keep it safe from wolves and bears.
I'll just take another look around.
It's Granddaddy. Stop, Harry. That was a close one. Sure was. Now shut up and go back to bed.
Good, the McNeils are still up.
Blood to blood, flesh to flesh, heal affliction, devil away.
Good evening, Mrs. McNeil. I'm sorry to bother you so late.
Doctor, I'm so glad you're here. It's Frank.
What?
He's not moving.
Why didn't you send for me?
Well, my Frank, he didn't want me to let on and trouble you no more, Doctor.
Kirsten, could you get my case? It's in the back of the carriage. Hurry.
He went and overdone it, didn't he, Dr. Hooft? Why, I know you said he was not to, but it's some hard keeping a man off his feet. And then yesterday he said it was pain and bad where you done the operation. He was getting all swelled up again. Oh, see, I done the best I could, Doctor. I mixed up a poultice to help my Frank push out the poison.
And what was in it?
Oh, it's kind of an old secret. It's burdock root to scratch the demons out, and horse droppings to send them galloping, and charcoal mixed in with a wee drop of seal oil.
And you put that mixture right on the wound. Kirsten, get some light, please. Now, bring the light over here. I want to hear the pulse count. Put your hand on his wrist. keep counting 1 to 4 until I tell you to stop. Hold the lamp steady. All right? Now.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The Lord is my light and my
Salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is my strength. Of whom shall I be afraid? I know there must be a reason, Jim. She would never cross you like this without cause.
Well, Mrs. Holt, you were the prettiest lady at the dance.
Is that Johnny? What is it, Johnny?
It's the baby, Mama.
My God, what happened? Where is he?
I don't know, Dada. I don't know. He's lost.
Oh, my God.
Still thirsty, are you, Edward? All right, I'll go and tap the cow again. In a minute, Edward. In a minute.
Well, I have relieved the pressure on the sutures, so he should be all right in a couple of days.
I don't know how to thank you, Doctor.
You can start by promising next time not to set medicine back 200 years.
I'll get that baling wire, Doctor.
You would make a good nurse, Kirsten.
No. Yours is the gift, Willem. You saved his life.
Well, that depends on how much damage his wife does with those home remedies of hers.
Well, it's hard for people to let their old ways go.
I'm sorry it's so late. It must be after 4 o'clock.
Oh, my goodness. I must go home.
I'll fix the carriage.
This is far enough, Willem. You cannot let my father see us.
Whoa, whoa. Well, if your father has any sense, he will have been asleep for hours. I can't let you go without telling you how much I enjoyed being with you tonight.
I never knew dancing could be so wonderful.
Kirsten.
Who's there? Kirsty?
Yes, Father.
Where in God's name have you been, girl?
Good evening, Mr. McKenzie.
So, you kill my son, you steal my land, now you're after my daughter.
No, Father, please don't.
Quiet! Into the house with you.
Kirsty.
You should be ashamed.
She has nothing to be ashamed of.
You're a liar.
Jem, leave her be.
I feel sorry for you, Mackenzie. Heston. Oh, God.
Willem.
There now, I'm right here.
Why, what have I done?
Shh, you must rest. You had quite a bump on the head.
Mother's never going to forgive us.
We will find our own way. I promise.
I'm Kirsten.
Oh, Davy.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
Grandma said you had an accident even worse than me.
Come on, Davy. Let's let your aunt rest.
When you get better, Aunt Kirsten, Harry and me've got a big secret to show you.
Awful good of you fellows to turn up. Hans Hooft and his wife been out searching half the night, eh?
You don't suppose old Mackenzie had nothing to do with it?
Well, now, this is not the time to go laying blame. Our job is to find that little lost boy before bad things turn to worse. No sign yet, eh?
No.
What was the boy wearing the last time you saw him?
Well, you know, we're one of them little baby dresses. Blue wool sweater, I guess. A white bonnet.
A white knitted bonnet with blue ribbons.
Aye, okay.
Aunt Kirsty got run down by a horse, Harry, and Grandma was looking for you too. But I said you went to school. Thanks, Dave. Careful, don't drop, Edward. I think it's ready now. You got that spoon, Dave? Go ahead and top him up. He don't seem too hungry, Harry. But blown it first to cool it off. Don't you know nothing about babbies? Maybe he don't like eggs. I don't fancy them myself. Here, let me try. You better get up to the house, Dave. I'll take care of Edward now. It's hard work looking after a babby, isn't it, Harry? Aye, but they pay you back 1,000 times for all your pain and trouble. And get some more covers. It's awful cold in the night.
What's that? Who's up there?
Now, Jim, don't go making trouble.
It's them at last. They're on my hill.
Jim! Good afternoon, Mr. Cameron.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Mackenzie. Good day, Jim.
So, you're fooling with the hoofs now, Tom. I thought you would be.
What are you raving about, Jim? We just come over to tell you we're spreading the search over this way. You can see them up there in the hill now.
Aye, so I can. I warned you.
Let it be, Jim. Just let it be. The captain here has come all the way over from the Wentworth Valley. We've got half the settlement out scouring the countryside.
People have been out searching, did you say, Mr. Cameron?
Aye, ma'am. Searching for that wee lost one, the hoof baby.
The hoof baby?
Aye. Gone missing all night and all the day, too. Didn't Harry tell you?
Oh, Harry's not yet come back from school.
Oh, no, Mrs. Mackenzie. Harry didn't come to school today.
Harry, I saw horses at the farm. I saw horses. Men on horses, Harry. Shh, I'm trying to get Edward to sleep. I got some more covers. That should hold him. Oh, I hope so, Davy. I truly do. You better come on up for supper, and you can see the horses, maybe.
Harry, to the woodshed. David, in the house. What did you learn in school today?
You didn't go to school, Granddaddy. I don't feel like going to school no more.
Is that so? Where did you feel like going then, right now? Answer me, boy.
I can't, Granddaddy, I can't.
Then you'll bide in here till you can.
Dr. Hoof, over here.
Is this the babies?
There's a storm coming in, Dr. Hoof. You better call off the search till morning.
All right, men, let's go back.
It's all right, Davy. Nothing to worry about. Now go back to sleep.
I want to be with Harry.
Shh. Go back to sleep.
Davy! Davy!
It's dark and cold in the woodshed, Jim.
He's only to answer my questions and I'll let him go.
There's a storm brewing. You can't leave him there all night.
That's up to him.
He's only a lad, Jim.
I'll not be challenged in my own house. Do you hear?
I don't think you should keep Harry in the woodshed.
I said he's to bide in the woodshed and bide he will.
Did you think on the book, Jim? The book says there can be no righteousness without mercy.
Maggie!
Think it over now, Jim. I'm sure if you go to him again, like as not, he'll tell you all about it. Now, dinna glower at me, James Mackenzie. Give him another chance.
Just like I done. Think you can do all that, Dave? I can't. can't! I can't! You have to, Dave! He's been there too long without me! You have to make sure it's warm and tucked low in his nest. I can't! I'm afeard! You can't be afeard now!
Harry, what are you trying to hide from me? You must tell me, laddie.
It's Edward, our babby, in our secret fort down by the shore. He's our babby.
Show me.
Here he is, Granddaddy. He's our babby. It's mine. It's mine and Harry's. It's our babby. We thought it was our babby because it was all on its own like us. Granddaddy, what are you going to do with it? Granddaddy, please don't take it. It's not fitting.
Maggie! Maggie, come out!
Jim, what is it? The hoofed bairn.
I'll be taking it back.
Don't eat it, Granddaddy. Please don't eat it.
What on earth are you talking about, Davy? There's nobody going to harm a hair on its wee head. Your granddaddy's taking it straight back to its home where it belongs. Kirsten? Are you still awake, Kirsten?
What is it, Mother?
We found the hoofed bairn, and it lost since yesterday. All the people on the settlement looking and looking for it.
He's all right then?
Aye, poor wee thing. And you're looking a lot better. Good evening, Tom.
Mrs. McKenzie. Some of the others have gone up to the hoofs with Jim and the baby.
Then you met him on the road. What a blessed thing that baby's found unharmed.
It is. The captain here has a few questions that he wants to ask to Jim about how those grandsons come to have that baby. So we're gonna have to take him into the settlement for a while tonight.
And we've come for the older boy too, ma'am.
Harry?
Yes, Mrs. McKenzie. Folks are saying it was kidnapping, and he'll have to answer to the charge.
Then I'll get him. Now remember, you'll come to no harm so long as you put your trust in God. Now, act like a man.
Goodbye, Harry. So long, Davy.
Harry's not with you?
No. They wanted him to stay the night. you'd have told me if there'd not been a fear.
There's something else they were afeard of, Jim, that none of us dared show you. The box that you carved for our Alec, Harry and Davy. They've brought it home to you. Here's his letters. Would you like me to read you one?
Aye.
My dearest wife, I tried again last night to write to Father, but to no avail. I find it so painful to put my thoughts to paper, and yet I want him to know that all is forgiven. And I finally have begun to understand him. And that I love him.
It's the Crown Prosecutor.
Well, Mr. Fraser, good to see you. This is Mr. Sinclair, our clerk for the day.
Come along, baby.
Mr. Sinclair, as clerk of the court for these proceedings, read the charge.
Harry McKenzie, minor, sometime residing with James McKenzie. The charge against you is that you, on the 21st day of October 1903, did kidnap one Klaus Hooft, infant son of Hans and Wilhelmina Hooft, and did take him to a hiding place by the shore and did unlawfully keep him there.
Stand up, Harry. How do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Do you have anything else to say?
Lord have mercy on me. I'm 8 years old and a sinner. But I meant no harm to the baby.
Well, we've got a boy here admitting to kidnapping. Do you want to ask the boy some questions, Mr. Fraser?
Did you, Harry McKenzie, act with malice aforethought in kidnapping the child?
He means, did you know you were doing harm? And did you mean to do it?
Did you mean to harm the Hoofts when you went and stole their baby?
No, sir. I didn't even know it belonged to the Hoofs.
Yet you knew your grandfather thinks of the Hoofts as his enemies.
Yes, sir.
And so you hated the Hoofts too.
Yanni's all right, I guess.
Yet you were picking fights with Yanni at school, is that so?
Aye, sir.
You just said that you didn't know it was the Hoofed baby. So, Harry McKenzie, let me ask you this. If you didn't think it was the Hoofed baby you kidnapped, whose baby did you think it was? That's all, Your Honor.
I never thought it was anybody's baby. I just thought I found it. I thought it was like Davy and me, all by herself, with his mum and dad all gone away.
And that's what you've been telling the captain, that you found it, like you said, down on the shore.
Aye, sir.
Well, little boys like to play on the shores, don't they? Yeah. Yanni likes to play there, too. Yeah, come out here, Jan. Now, what's that you got?
It's a boat.
Boat, eh? Make it yourself.
I like whittling boats.
Tell me, Yanni, where's the best place, do you think, if a fellow wanted to try out a new boat he just whittled?
Off the point down by the McKenzie place, but my father don't allow me to go there by myself no more.
Is that so? And when was the last time you were down there? sailing your boats. Could it have been the day of the wedding, by any chance?
Could have been.
Tell me about that boat. Did she sail real good?
Took off like a bullet. I chased it all the way up to the point, but I couldn't get it back.
And where was that little baby brother of yours?
I took him with me. When I chased my boat, I left him on the shore. Then when I got back, he was gone, and I was afeard he got drowned.
So you, Harry Mackenzie, you come along while Yanni's up chasing after his boat, and you found the baby just like you said.
Aye, sir. I never saw Yanni Huff, nobody.
Well, now, kidnapping is a very serious offence in Colchester County. A hanging crime. Still, we don't aim to be hanging no 8-year-old boy. And Mr. Sinclair here tells me they won't take him into prison. But I heard there are places for people like this, little boys. So I think perhaps we ought to consider whether we should send Harry Mackenzie to one of them reforming schools.
If you send him away, Tom, I'll kill you.
Sit down, Jim. Don't interfere with the courts of justice.
Contempt of court. Shut up, you scribbling Pharisee. You know me well, Tom. You have my meaning.
Be quiet, Jim, before I have you removed from the court. Anyone else got anything to say before I pass judgment? You better spit it out now while you got the chance.
I want to speak, Tom. I have no love for James Mackenzie, but I wish to see justice done. Me and my wife both wish it. Harry is a good boy. Yanni and Harry are both good boys and friends. I know that is so. Jan should never have left the baby. It wasn't Harry's fault.
Now, let's get back to the matter at hand here. Now, I take it no one here knows anything about these schools.
I could find out.
Yes, I'm sure you could. Now, you notice, Jim, I didn't say I was going to send the boy to reforming school. I just asked if anyone here knew anything about them, so this court would have the information available to consider sending Harry Mackenzie to the reforming school, if it thinks fit. The next time he appears before us on a similar charge. Case dismissed. Stores now open. Anyone aims to buy.
Hans Ulf. Harry has something to say to you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hooft. Truly sorry.
I believe you, boy.
If there was anyone to blame, it was not him only.
It was the fault of me and my wife to leave Jan the baby.
No, the fault was mine. It's my duty to apologize and to thank you for speaking out for my boy in court. Now, Harry, you take Davy home now. Straight home, the two of you. And you're to sit there in your chair and wait for me. You hear me, Harry?
Aye.
Off with you, then.
Here he is, lads. Where are your boots, Jim?
I sold them.
You walked in your stocking feet right through the settlement?
There's nothing wrong with that. My feet are clean, leastways they were. My good name rests with God. My pride does not lie in ornaments. Oh, you too. I found this in my boot. Harry, sit you down. Maggie, fetch him pen and paper. You write thus. To
Hector Large and Sons Limited, Water Street North, Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Dear Sirs, I here enclose $2.50 for one purebred border collie. With delivery of same, in good condition. Yours in good faith, James Mackenzie.
Thank you, Granddaddy. Thank you, Granddaddy.
You know, hear a carriage coming, girl. When a man comes a-courting, you know should keep him waiting. Yours in good faith, James Mackenzie.